Hi, this is Andy with the Automated Marketer. In today's video, we'll be going over 3 new exciting features inside the funnel builder of GoHighLevel. Let's get started. In today's video, we'll be going over 3 new features inside the new funnel builder inside of GoHighLevel. Those 3 features are the new video background, the new image slider, and the ability to customize the way your reviews look. So the first thing that you're gonna need to do to use these new features is you're gonna need to go into settings. And because it's so new, it's still in the labs phase of GoHighLevel. So all you need to do is from settings in the back end on your left-hand navigation, go to labs. And you're gonna scroll down. This is where all the new features are. Anytime HighLevel is coming out with something new, or they're still experimenting with, or it's not fully baked, it's gonna be in here. And it has a lot of cool features. They actually don't release it till it's pretty much done so that it doesn't cause a lot of harsh feedback or anything like that. So if you go into it, you're gonna find right here the brand new website and funnel builder. And then you just click right over here and you click this check mark. It's really that easy. It's just a little slider and you click it and it's automatically on. You hit the go back and you go into your funnels. Now, I have already started working on these funnels for this dental client of ours, this dentist, and I'm gonna add these new features to one of their funnels that we're working on. They have an implant funnel here, but I'm just gonna use this presently as an example. So all I need to do is I'm gonna edit in a new tab and I'm gonna do a brand new banner. So this is all gonna remain, but we're gonna get rid of this image right over here and just leave the form. And I'm gonna add my banner right to the tippity top of this area right here. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to make a brand new section. So I'm just gonna hit this little plus sign over here. I'm gonna click on sections. I'm gonna add a new full width section. And then I'm gonna add, whatever I want. I'm just gonna put in some text as an example to make this work right now. Okay, so there's just a little headline. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the video background right in here. So I just click on the section and I scroll down to backgrounds right over here. Now you'll notice that instead of just image, we also have video right here. So I'll click on video, and then to add the video, I'm gonna click on this little square right over here and I'll upload my new video. Now I've already pre-prepared a video to upload. So I'll just click on it and here it comes. It's gonna upload right now. All right, my video has uploaded. All I gotta do is click on it. I'll double click. And as you can see, it's really small inside of the area, but the video is there. So for the options, I'm gonna fill this and it's gonna take up the whole section. Actually, I wanna do cover. Now the difference between fill and cover, fill will take over the complete width, but it won't change the height. Cover will take up the whole area. So now I'm gonna just change this over to white for the words. And I'm gonna add some padding to this so that you can see it in full effect. I'll add 100 here and 100 there. Actually, I'm gonna make it 200 so we can see the full video. There we go. All right, now this may not be the right kind of video because it's so bright and the words are so bright, but it'll get the point across. I'm gonna hit save and then I'll hit preview to see what it looks like. And as you can see, we now have a video background, very easy to do and to add to any funnel page. We've been waiting a lot of time to make, a much more modern looking kind of funnel. Now our next cool feature to add to this funnel is a slider of images. So I'm gonna delete this section that I've been working on and I'm gonna add a new one. I'm gonna hit the plus sign again. I'm gonna go to sections. I'm gonna use full width again. I'll just click it and drag it right into the area. And then I'm gonna add a new row. All right, my row has been added. Now I wanna put the slider right inside here. So I click on add element. And on the left-hand side, you're gonna notice there is a new feature called image slider. I take it and I drag it right inside. As you can see, there's already 3 positions available for that slider. Now I can add a 4th very easily or just delete it. So first we're gonna start adding the images to this slider. And again, I click on this little box and I'm gonna start uploading my images. Now I've got 3 images here. I'm just gonna upload them all at once. And as you can see, I've pre-prepared 3 kind of image advertising sliders. So I'm just gonna choose number 1 right over here and that's gonna get added. Now there's a couple features in here that I think are very important. A lot of times these sliders will have things like buttons on them or more information. So we have the ability to add a link here to that specific page for the call to action. It's basically the whole thing is a call to action, making it one big button. So if we typed in anything, and it could be google.com for all I care, it's gonna open up in a new tab or in the current tab. So I'll have that open up in a new tab. I'm only putting google.com in there as an example. And I always optimize my image. I can choose the height and I can choose the width of the image, but I'm gonna leave it standard just like it is right now. Then I'm gonna add my other slides. I'll just click on to the next one, click the box again, choose number 2, and then I'll go to the third one, click on the image, choose number 3, and my slider has been added. And I can use different links per slide. So I'll just use Yahoo on this one. And then the next one, I'll use CNN, just as an example, just so you can see it in action as it changes. And there's some advanced features that I can do to this image slider also. So if I click on advanced, I can choose the margin and the spacing and the padding around it. I can add a little bit of border to it, as you can see right here. We can add some quarter radius. We can have a border style with dashes or dots. We can add a box shadow, which this is so cool. I love being able to add different looks and feels and abilities inside of my funnel to make it very unique and make it very much my own. We can also choose the way the pagination works. That's these little dots across. They could be squares, like I said, circles. They could be even dashes. We can change the color and we can change the size. We can also include slide arrows, which you can see right over here. And those can be any color that we want. And there's even a way to have them animate, which is really cool. So if I click on elevate, I think that'll be really awesome. We can also choose the speed of the slides, choosing how fast we want these to go by. This is very, very important. We can have an infinite loop, and we can pause when a person hovers on it, when they want to make a decision whether they're going to click on the call to action. And we can also disable swipe features so it doesn't just go by back and forth. I like to keep the swipe. And we can choose, again, its visibility on whether it's mobile or just on desktop. And we should have different ones based on the dimensions of the screen that we're working on. So you want to have maybe vertical images to slide by as opposed to horizontal, which is on desktop. You'll want vertical on mobile. All right, so this is done. I'm going to hit save and I'm going to hit preview. And there it is. Those are my slider images. And as you can see, it's automatically sweeping by. And the arrows are right here because this one's white. It's a little hard to see, but you can see it on this side. Do you see how we got that little bit of an animation on the arrow? I can click on any one of these and just click right through them. All right. And if I click on this, bang, we go to Google because that's the call to action. If I go to the next one, there we go. We go to Yahoo. And the next one, we go to CNN. All right, so that's pretty cool, ready to rock. So we can have a lot of fun with this for our client. So I'm gonna leave this one here and go to the next cool new feature. So the next cool new feature is actually reviews. Now the reviews have been very standardized in GoHighLevel. It's only been one look and you really couldn't do that much to it. But in the new interface, we're able to really manipulate it and make it different. All we need to do is go back into our HighLevel account, go to reputation, and click on reviews. And we see our reviews right here. Then we go to widgets and we can start styling it exactly as we want it. And I'm gonna click to create a new one. All right, so we have some very cool choices to make here for our reviews. We can either choose Google or Facebook or both. We can have a list, we can have a grid. We can have masonry, which is really cool. That gives us different sizes depending on the information that's displayed. Or of course we have the legacy. I'm gonna go with the grid view. We can put the amount of reviews that we want to have in here. It could be 20, it could be all of them, it could be 1,000, it could be 2. We can choose whether to have the powered by on. As you can see, it says rapid active CRM here. I'm going to click that to shut that off. And then inside we can have the content. We can change our heading right here. And I can just type in reviews for City Dental. And if I wanted to, I could add a description also. As you can see, it changed right here. And I'll just put here's my description, just so you can see the example. And we can choose whether to show the ratings in the header, you know, the total count. We may or may not want to use that because we want to show more of the 5-star and accentuate that. So we can decide whether to get rid of certain elements. We might not want that rating at the top if it's not such a good one and we want the 5 stars to kind of show their prominence. And we can also have the write a review button come or go as we choose. A lot of times clients won't want to use this and they'll want to have an internal review process, but I'm going to leave it on for now. I can also change the appearance. I can change the widget's background. I can make it blue in the background as an example, or purple. It's a little closer to. And I can just start manipulating it and make it my own. I can change the primary color to something that's white. As you can see, we can have a lot of fun with this and make it our own special look and our own special feel. We have this gray over here. I think I want to go with a little bit more white so it's easier to see. On the reviews, we could change the colors of these. We could change the stars. If they want more of a green stars, the stars will turn green. We can change the borders. We could change the review colors, the primary colors, the secondary colors. It's all very, very cool. And we also have some predefined themes here. We can go with the light theme, which is obviously light, or we can go with a dark theme. Wow, that's really cool. I'm gonna actually leave it as the dark theme. And then here in the settings, we can choose to display the date if we like. And sometimes clients who may not have a lot of reviews want to get rid of the dates. That way it looks more updated. I'm just going to leave it for now. And we can choose whether to have the reviewer icon or exclude reviews that don't contain any description at all, which I definitely want to do. From here, I can copy the code if I want to display it on any website. But in this case, I'm going to save it because I want to use those reviews inside of my new funnel. So I'm going to put a name to this widget. I'm going to call it the dark review widget, and I'm going to make it live so I can use it. All right, that's ready to go. Now, all I need to do is go back into my funnel. From my funnel, I'm going to hit this little plus sign right here, scroll down to reviews, grab my reviews, drag them right in. And as you can see, because I made it live, it is now the predominant version of the reviews, the dark one. And then I hit save. I'll hit preview. And there are my reviews ready to display. And I can even click load more to see even more of them. They have some great reviews, this office. And those are 3 new features that you can see inside of the new funnel builder inside of GoHighLevel. If you like this video and the content we're producing, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.